Is it on? It appears to be on. Come on, own headband is still in the wash. So it's just me. The janitor of Paintingu. Oh, fuck. Stretching. Oh. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. Oh god. I gotta shake off Monday morning rust. Monday morning! It's 4 PM! Shut up. Just shut up. I'm a pale ginger. I'm basically nocturnal. Happy Monday to you too. Where's my fucking coffee? Oh. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Painting goo, painting goo, painting goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo, 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 goo. Painting goo. The afternoon can identify as morning goo if it wants to. Blasphemous bigots. Painting goo, goo 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 goo. Enough of the nice music. It's making me fall asleep. Greetings. What's up? 2 seconds. A smooth stool. Stool is smooth. A smooth descent into proper painting goo posture. Oh, fuck. All the way up to about, I'd say about half an hour before the stream. I was probably doing Qigong for about an hour. Didn't get that much of a sweat going, but got a really good stretch in. Like when you feel parts of your spine like pop and click,
at least that's what it feels like. It could just be pockets or like, you know, muscle tension release or some shit. I don't fucking know. But like, oh my god. Oh, it's kind of similar, Louis, if you go for like, you know, a spa day or something, you get a deep tissue massage or a fucking, you go to a chiropractor and they like rub you down real hard with all the oils and shit, like enough that it kind of hurts. But like that kind of good pain, like, do you know what I mean? Where like somebody gets like in behind your shoulder blade and like gets a knot out or something, like, and then cracks your neck and shit, like, and you just want to go to sleep. Typically, that's how I react. I'm just like, because of the release of tension, I'm just like, and that's quite often how I feel after I do the qigong for about an hour. Like, it's fucking, it's intense trying to just like be in horse stance and like keep your hands out in that like Shaolin horse stance pose, like for like 15 minutes, like, do you know what I mean, or some shit, like, you know, like sometimes I can get like solid 15 minutes in a pose, and that's when you really get a good sweat going. It's when it hurts a bit, that's when you get a good sweat going. But you can also do it in a more like just relaxed way. Like there's two ways to do it from what I've experienced anyway, where like you do it in a nice gentle kind of more of like old man Tai Chi way, and that just like gets the blood flowing, gets the nervous system, you know, awake and gets things moving and stuff. But when you do that kind of more like martial arts orientated, not that Tai Chi isn't martial arts, but like more like warrior style yoga, where like the stances require strength, you know, they require a strong frame, they require a what would it be, like a limber frame, you know. Like I can't do the splits. I used to be able to do the splits, but I can feel I can feel the tension on the inside, on the, like, you know, from the groin down to the knee, that side of your hamstring and that side of your thigh and stuff like that. Like I have an incredible amount of tension there. So like when you're trying to fucking like Heihachi Mishima sumo wrestler style, like go deep into horse stance, and like you're supposed to keep your hands up and, you know, up where you're like above the nipple line, and like push your shoulder blades back and like open up all that at the back there, like, and you can feel it, like, especially if you're like me sometimes, or you spend too much time in bed because you're like just like tired from shit and all, like, well, I say spend too much like I tend to not use an alarm or something, so you just sleep as much as your body like needs to, then you wake up naturally or whatever, like, you know. Obviously, if you need to be somewhere or some shit like that at a specific time, set an alarm. But like, if you can afford to, like, don't set an alarm and like get it as dark as possible, and just hibernate and let your body recuperate and shit. Like, if you need 8 hours, if you need 10 hours, like whatever. Sometimes if you need 14 hours, like, you know, depending on what you've been doing, like especially physically or mentally, like, and recover from it, like. But when you get up, it's like, you know, like a bear that spent the whole winter in a fucking like cave with a plug up his ass. I couldn't stop laughing the first time I heard about that. One of the things that bears do when they fucking hibernate is they eat a lot of, like, I can't remember what it was. It's a lot. Is it a lot of like sap and junk and just like garbage? Like they eat a lot of stuff in an attempt to like clog up their anus or clog up like a part of their intestine anyway or something, like. So they just like they just sleep with a butt plug for like the whole winter. And I remember asking the question, I was like, so like what did they do when they get out? Like, is it just like imagine you seeing a tree covered in that mess, like when a bear gets out of hibernation after a few months and he's just like, oh god, ah, like, it's coming. I can't hold it in anymore. Just like boom, all over a tree or a bush or something. Like, imagine being like a rabbit, just like chewing on some grass nearby or something. Like, and out of nowhere, a bear that's just woken up from hibernation, just like shotgun blasts shit all over the place. Like, oh my god. Oh man. I used to like that's why I used to love watching Animal Planet and Discovery Channel and all that shit. Like you'd come across the funniest fucking stuff. And like the most intense stuff as well, the type of stuff that'd make you appreciate being a human, appreciate life. And you don't have to deal with that stuff. Like, nobody wants to be eating ass first in the middle of a fucking, or just like 35 degrees Celsius savanna long, that long brown grass. Just that like it's not a desert, do you know what I mean? It's that like dry grass and like edge of forest kind of edge of jungle situation. Like still loads of shit growing around like trees and stuff. Like, but it's all like dark tones like browns and beiges and yellows and shit. Like just that dead heat where you can see the waves coming off stuff. Ridiculous heat out there, like flies and shit and all, like the smells, the fucking noises and all, like, and you just mind your own business, trying to graze. Next thing you know, there's a fucking like, what are they on average, 800 pounds or some shit like that, like of fur and teeth and claws, like insane amount of muscle, really heavy bones. Just comes fucking barreling out of nowhere and tries to tries to take you down, suffocate you, or break your neck. Like the way they do stuff, like they're just like they'll place their mouth over the thing's face, or like if they can't get the neck, and they just lie there and they just hold on to it. You can still see the thing like breathing and all, and like giving it side eye, like what the fuck, nigga, let me go. Somebody needs to do like a ghetto voiceover, a ghetto black voiceover series of like that episode in Family Guy was so funny where it was like, what was it? Damn nature, you scary. Damn nature, you scary. Like it's so true. Like some of the shit that happens is fucking absolutely insane. As far as we're concerned, anyway. Like we look at it and we're like, oh my god, fucking naked mole rats eating their own children to survive the winter or some shit like that. Like, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, that's fucking demonic. Like these little like naked mole rats are fucking disgusting looking. Like they're not like kind of cute like that thing out of Kim Possible. Fucking cartoons lying to you. Like I enjoy a deep massage, fag. So do I. And I think I've only ever been like massaged by dudes. Like, but it does. It feels great. Like, and it's funny because like, females have tried to give me a massage before, and like they're not strong enough. Do you know what I mean? They'd be like, I don't want to hurt you and all. It's like, bitch, you're not even close. Like, do you know what I mean? Whereas like a proper like a guy that knows what he's doing will just be like, right, oh, like, oh fuck, like you just feel something pop, and then all of a sudden like a rush of blood goes back into an area that hasn't had like proper blood flow in weeks, months, or fucking years. In my case, like I'll never forget when I went to that physio dude that he was like a physio expert for the GAA, like the fucking for those Americans watching. You, nigga. It's just you. Fuck it, the sport, he's like a sports thing, like, he's like a professional sports physio or whatever, like. And fuck me, like when he did the dry needling on me, it was intense. Like and it was like it was hilariously like you'd want to be the type of, especially in the scenario that I was doing, because it wasn't just me and him in a room. He had like a trainee, so it was some young fella sitting on a chair. While this guy pulls my jocks down so my buttocks is exposed. And he just gets a fucking acupuncture needle and like places it like, I think he went like a good inch in. This is the gayest conversation I've ever, gayest story I've ever told. But like, there came a point where something just popped and my whole left ass cheek just woke up, Like my whole body jerked, and like that's just what I get for like sitting down too much. Like you get sciatica or whatever. Like, you know, it's obviously you could sit a lot if you're like fit and healthy. Do you know what I mean? But it's one of those things where it's like if you're not fucking doing enough, or if you spent too many years doing something, like your body just your body adapts to your bad habits as well as your good habits. Like, and you end up with these like on their own they're minor, but accumulatively the things like your big toe pointing inwards, um you know, like things like fallen arches or something. I don't think I have those. My big toes do point like inwards a lot though. And like I think I broke my toes a few times, you know, like kicking stuff and all, like um things like an anterior tilt, an anterior pelvic tilt. Like if you've got tight hips, if you've got like a weak lower back, you got tension in your shoulders, like all this shit. Like I would subscribe to the idea that I think most people should be like, especially men. Women, not so much. Women, like, you could do yoga, you'd be fine. You know, do some gymnast shit, ballet, whatever, dance. Best thing for a woman is to dance or swim. You know, like paint, something that flows, something graceful, something like you know, fucking real feminine movements and stuff like that that suit the feminine form. Men need to like sprint full pelt, lift heavy weights, do like explosive movements, do martial arts, swing weapons and shit, like like fucking anything to do with farming or building and shit, like, you know, fucking anything like just digging and shoveling and stuff with proper technique is great for your back, you know. That's what I always thought was funny, is like you hear these people complaining, it's like, oh, it's back breaking work. It's like, only if you're doing it wrong with like poor posture. And I get it, like most people just do what they've been taught or what they think is the right thing to do and shit like that. It's not like people are actively thinking like, no, I'm gonna do it this way or whatever, and like it causes them harm and they're like self-destructive. Some people might be, but like most of the time it's just, I think we've inherited like so many bad habits and general stupidity, like the utter lack of common sense and like how to do things in like a wise and intelligent and efficient manner has just been lost, you know. But like not just lost, like, you know, oh, I misplaced it, lost as in like people have destroyed it and made sure that people are fucking like, you know, not too far off fucking animals, nearly out of black. Like people these days are like people are fucking animals. Most people. I would say like I would say a, a bit of a majority. You know, like 55-60% at this stage, because the way things have gone and the state of things and just people's general like mental health and shit, like, or lack thereof. I'd say most people right now are just fucking animals, like, and they might have a job and kids and own a car and whatever, like, you know, but just their general behavior, like their attitudes towards things, and maybe animals is a bit harsh. More like children, you know. I think people are really fucking childish, which is funny coming from somebody like me who like takes fucking nothing seriously, like. But I take nothing seriously, like on a spiritual level. But I suppose there are some, like, if you take nothing seriously, can you hold anything sacred? I don't know. That kind of thing. Is my irreverence a sin in itself? I don't think so. I think it's hard these days for someone like me to like trust an authority. You know, I don't have like, what do they call it? Oh, he's got problems with authority or whatever. Like, no, to today's authority is corrupt for the most part. So it's the authority that's the problem. What I have is trust issues. That's what I've got. And they're totally justified. Completely fucking justified. But anyway, what was I talking about? I'm after going on like 7 different tangents. I was talking about animals or something, wasn't I? Animal Planet. Like a deer getting eaten ass first. First time I saw that on Animal Planet, I was like, Jesus Christ, what a way to go. Could you imagine being suffocated for a bit? With poor technique as well. I mean, like, lions don't exactly have a great, like, rear naked choke. Do you know what I mean? The amount of times I've seen an oryx or a deer or whatever, like, you know, fucking gazelle or some shit, like, just like, ah! Ah! And, like, there's just a female lion just just hanging on to him. Real calm, just sitting there. Just waiting for this poor thing to die. Will you shut the fuck up? I have kids to feed. Ah! Like, it's so, like... That's why I think it's epic. I think it's, like, really wholesome and heartwarming and epic and cool when you see a lot of herbivores, like a lot of bison or buffalo or what other ones do it, like wildebeest, shit like that. Like they like surround the predator and like bully it and kick the shit out of it. They like, if you see a fucking buffalo fuck up a lion and all, you're just like, yeah. Like giraffes too. Like watching 2 giraffes slap the head off each other is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. But at the same time, it's also one of the most like fucked up and violent things I've ever seen. The way their necks fucking like, jeez. I'm surprised they don't like with the whip action and the forces generated. I'm surprised they don't like accidentally snap their own neck mid swing. Like it's ridiculous. Like what am I missing? Bit of tissue. Ugh. Pardon me. I got a new parrot. I got a new palette. It's like a vanity table thing with like a rail around it. Dead handy. Dead fucking handy. Oh. Ah, Iron Man Bear. Welcome. Zebras are so zebra-y. Zebras are fucking hilarious, man. And they're trippy as fuck, because, like, you know the way when it's, like, really hot out and shit, like, you'd have all the waves going through the airs? I was about to say, like, air particles or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You see that, like, the wave of the airflow and all that, like, the further you get away, the horizon gets all blurry and shit, like. And then you'd see, like, a herd of zebra. Like, all the lions, and it's all black and white, like, shit. It's, man, like, imagine being a lion, like, trying to look at that and pick one out. Like, fuck. Like, some of the shit you see naturally in, like, in the animal kingdom, like, the fucking, it's just some of the visual stuff you see is so intense and trippy. Like that snake that I recently seen on YouTube that has like essentially that has a fake spider on the tip of its tail, and it's just like this little growth. It's the maddest. It's one of the maddest things I've ever seen, because like it's kind of similar to like antlers on a deer. It's like, what part of the code? Like, it's because they look like they have wood growing out of their head. They look like they have like a. They look like they have a thorn bush, like the most intense, angry looking, biggest thorn bush you've ever seen, grown out of their fucking head. You see other animals with horns, and you're like, okay, it's got a horn. You don't like, it's visually it's not the same thing, but fucking antlers, like you look at that and you're just like, why? You know, like, but it suits the aesthetic of the environment they're in typically, like, you know. So trippy though. And so dangerous, like, do you know what I mean? Like a fucking, like I would fuck it, I would react like a cat if a fucking stag came at me. Like, you'd want to get behind a tree, like, do you know what I mean? Like, fucking fuck me, like, you're not outrunning that fucking thing in a straight line, and like it's just gonna impale you and butcher you. Like, do you imagine just like, it'd be like getting stabbed by like all these like spears at the same time and shit. Like, it would just be such a brutal way to go, like. Like, when it comes to dying in the wild, man, there's like very few, unless you just slip and fall on a rock, smash your head open. There's not a lot of ways to go there. Like, that was a good death. Like, do you know what I mean? You get like mauled by a bear, fucked up by a stat. Like, apparently, like, I can imagine death by moose is like terrifying and extremely painful. Just getting trampled to death or something. Like, you'd want to hope the thing just chucks you up in the air. And you're like, whoa! And then when you hit the ground, you just like, that's it. That's the end of you. Like, I'm tasting a Guinness right now. It's malt. Tis malty. It's 4:25. Yeah, I suppose that's not bad for an Irishman. Wait until around 4 o'clock or is it your first one? I'm still on coffee. I didn't get out of the bed till like 1 p.m. Didn't get to sleep till fucking, oh Jesus, 3 a.m. 4 a.m. I think. I can't remember. This flamingo's face is not white enough. Let me know if you want me to just stick on tunes. Otherwise, I'm just going to chill here and shite talk for the next 2 hours. Because I am fucking exhausted. I have a logo to do for that group I'm a part of now. Long term, I have like essentially a body of work to put together to try and get into a gallery. So I'm going to be doing a lot of symmetricals, which I like. Like, part of me is kind of like not bored of doing painting goo, not at all. I love doing this. It's fucking hilarious. Always have a laugh, talk about random shit, play some decent tunes. Some of the stuff I painted is fucking gas. I'm tired, man. Fucking tired. Because I'm doing loads of different shit at the same time, Juggling. Like, I'm always spinning multiple plates. I'm always doing it. And part of me wants to, like, not do that for a while and see if, like, that suits me better. Which I think it will. Just getting up and doing the same thing every day, in a more focused manner. Instead of having just a general kind of, like, mind map. Just having all these different things, like doing a logo for this, doing the symmetricals for here, doing this symmetrical, fucking potential classes, trying to do this, fucking still have to go to the library and talk to someone about potentially doing classes. And then next month I'm gonna have a meeting with somebody about doing classes in another place, in that community place that I've been going to the past few months. Man, I'd fucking love that. The more I think about it, like, and the more, especially after that festival where people were like looking at my work and they're like, "Oh, that's really cool," and I think I'd really enjoy just like teaching, just having a lot of equipment, having like 10 people in a room or something, and just being like, "Right, we're doing this today. We're gonna learn how to do this today," or like, and just make it fun. That'd be my most like. That'd be my number one priority. Teaching art, make it fun, do stuff. No reading books. No like Michelangelo was born in this year and blah blah blah. Doesn't fucking matter. Yes, like, learn about the greats, learn their techniques. Look at their fucking work. Totally great idea. Don't just fucking sit there reading books all the fucking time. The art classes I did in secondary school were fucking retarded, like. Nothing against the teachers, because they didn't write the fucking curriculum, like. But if they did, then yeah, fucking retarded. Sitting around and reading all the time. Do you imagine, like, trying to learn how to be an archer and all he did was, like, do theory? Fuck, like, so stupid. Ridiculous. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I'm kind of debating, will I put like a thin film of white on the bubbles? Nah, nah. Yeah, creative places. Yeah, I'm gonna have a meeting with your one next month. I think it's like October the 6th or something. About doing classes. And I don't even know if I could get paid for it yet or something, but I'm sure there's some scheme that I could get on where, like, you know, I'm basically like employed by the government to like teach art to the community or whatever. Let's see where it goes. Like fucking eating my mustache. I always did, like, I always get paint all over myself. I'm always like touching my face and fucking I'm such a cop shite. Like, it's just as well that I don't work with like really toxic shit. I'd probably, like, man, if I worked in a lab, no. If I was around a lot of dangerous shit, I'd probably be very like wary and focused. It's like, what's that one? Well, that's acid. Okay, fuck. That type of shit. That YouTube short on is it plutonium, where they're like putting bricks of some shit around it. I can't remember what they were doing, but they were like fucking with plutonium, and it was like this flash, and he gets irradiated in an instant, and he like his body just breaks down over the space of a few hours and all. Like, it's just like, Jesus Christ. And part of me, I'm like, you know, is that, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that shit is the case. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some things that, like, in this realm that if you fuck with, like, you're like dead instantly, like, you know, because that makes sense, you know. There's loads of shit like that, like, you know, there's fucking snakes that can like kill you in minutes or whatever. Like, you get hit, you're out in the water, you get hit by a great white, like, you know, fucking depending on where it gets you, like, that's like instant death. Generally they hit a limb, but anyway, my ability to ramble is actually sometimes a curse. Oh, it's because you have ADHD. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, retard. Whatever you say. Or maybe it's just I'm comfortable rambling from topic to topic and don't see a need to be like hyper focused or some shit, like, because I'm just hanging out, like, you know. Yeah, the Demon Core incident is crazy. It's fucking called the Demon Core. Like, it's one of the most hardcore fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Like, just this black ball. Like, it's so fucking. Man, did you ever play what's that fucking game called now? Control. That redheaded bitch with that gun that changes shape. It's made by Rockstar. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I finished it. And it was like the frame rate and shit kept like going all dog shit in certain parts because I was playing it on a PS4. But fuck me, was that like I think that there's so many games that seem to have so much gravy in them, you know. Like, Owen's always like reviewing these movies, and then I watch like Old World Florida shit as well, where they break down the movies and stuff, like. And I'm just like, why is there no one doing video games? Cause it's the same shit, you know, like Bloodborne, fucking stuff like Control would be one. Like that, you could do loads of them. Like the Devil May Cry series, I've said that before. Like, you know, that's like Dante, Virgil, Red, Blue. They're fucking half demon, half angel. Like, it's fucking, well, they're not half demon. They're half human, half demon. Fucking, and that's made by like Japs. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's like Christian mythology. Like, it's mad. Like, it's fucking, or is that? Is that no Greek? Dante and Virgil and all that shit. That would still be Christian though, wouldn't it? Because like angels and demons. They don't have angels and demons in Greek mythology, do they? They have like different shit. Because like they have all the gods. Yeah, like an angel or a demon would just be a demigod, which would be something like Hercules. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Greek mythology and all that shit. Like. We don't have to put anything else in this, do we? We just have to like make it look good. Put a zipline in. There's a yacht. Oh, the knot! We forgot the knot. We forgot the knot on the yacht. That's what it was. Yeah, we were discussing. We were discussing. We were discussing. We were discussing whether or not to make The yacht. A not yacht. What tunes do you have in store for us today? You want tunes? Yeah. Watch, Emmanuel's gonna be like, no! Just keep talking shite! I can talk shite and play tunes. Well, it's Monday, so... kind of want to stick on something chill, though. Like, the tunes I've been sticking on are fucking real nice, but... Where's that thing? Yeah, this one's class. I fucking love this one. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. Oh man, I should probably start teaching myself how to do basic animations, because I could make the funniest fucking like PEINTEINGU orientated, you know, little cartoon animation things that literally I think only me and fucking Templar chant. You want to listen to some Gregorian shit? Yeah, I'm not in that kind of mood today, man. You'll see all. I do like that kind of stuff, though, you know. It was very satisfying to see that a lot of people fucking lost their jobs because they got online and were like talking about how they love the fact that Charlie Kirk got shot, and what was the other things they were saying? They were like, you know, calling for like J.K. Rowling to be next and stuff and all, like, and a few days later they all lose their jobs. I'm just like, yes, taste your own medicine. Years and years and years of like just being like, shut up, faggot, and like you lose your job or something, like like your life gets completely turned upside down because you call a spade, you know, like and now like a guy gets shot, like, and people are like, who's next? Like, Jesus Christ, like, these people are demons, man. You can't argue with, you can't debate people like that. You can't argue with people like that, like, you know. And I'm saying, I'm not saying so you have to kill them, but like that means that what you do is like probably got to be fairly sophisticated and like really like wise, like, to me, because I don't know the answer, like, you know. Ideally, you'd want to just like live separately, but like that's where I always talk about my theory of like you're gonna end up with like mega cities, and then like outside the mega cities you're gonna have these like what's it called, agrarian societies or whatever. Like, you're gonna have the organic and the synthetic, the real and the fake. But that's what it is. It's like they're gonna argue that, like, you know, what's fake about this? I'm like, you know, I'm half cyborg and my dick vibrates. There's nothing fake about that. Like, it's like, sure. Like, that's why I use the word synthetic. Demons screech in pain when they are purged. Oh man, the shit that's coming now is like, we passed the milestone there with that one, with them shooting him. We passed like we passed a point of no return the other day when they shot him. It's far as I'm concerned, anyway. Like, I know you could argue that we reached that point when they tried to shoot Trump, but like the second I saw footage of that, I was like, is that real? It didn't look that real, like, you know. Those photos are really convenient, you know. Live in mad times right now. See, I'm just fucking like eating me mustache, and then I'm like licking lamp black gouache off my fingers. Oh, seriously, such a mess. Like, I could just put a knot and then like maybe name it or something. There's enough room there to do something. But then part of me is thinking, like, do something a bit more interesting. I mean, obviously you could argue that, like, there's knots in the rope of the zipline, but that's a bit cheap, you know. I'll get a cool looking knot up on Google. Don't worry, Emmanuel. I won't touch any of your special knots. It's very moving to see all the prayer vigils happening across the USA. From, let's not forget, Irina Zarutska. Yeah, that poor young one that got stabbed. They're fucking mad. Like, I know a lot of people will be like, you're crazy or whatever. I'm at the level where, like, I think that could be fake. Very, very easy to fake stab somebody. You know, you just like use a mock knife and fake blood and shit. But on public transport with all them like people around and shit, I don't know, like. Some scenarios you look at and you're like, oh, like that'd be a lot of effort to fake that, like, you know, and then it's like, would you go through all the effort needed to fake something like that and frame it correctly and then pass it off as real? What's the payoff? You know, will the payoff be worth all that effort? Like, but it's just so blatantly obvious that, like, a lot, not all, but a lot of what we see is like total bullshit. So it's just so fucking obvious at this stage that so much of what we see is just absolute nonsense. Part of me was thinking we would put a flag on the fucking thing, but I don't know. Give me a cool looking nut. Decorative knots. The monkey's fist is a great one. Make a self-defense weapon out of that shit. image is quite small. Oh, the friendship one. That'd be hilarious. Kind of looks like a swastika. Or the fucking... We have something that is basically that shape. The fucking St. Bridget's cross, is it? People make them here all the time. Is that what it's called, Emmanuel? You'd know. Is that St. Bridget's cross, isn't it? The fucking, like... How would you describe it? It's like... a wheel of right angles. Like a wheel of 90-degree segments, like... What's the crack, Scouts? People that are normies are even saying that Charlie was the last moderate voice the right had. Bystander effect is an unfortunate reality in a lot of black American places. Yeah, it's kind of like it is. It's wild that people don't react to things, like, you know what I mean? But it's also like, especially in Europe, it's kind of like, I mean, what do you expect people to do? Like, you can't, like, it's illegal to own pepper spray, but your average thug has a knife. It's so ludicrous, so utterly ludicrous, like, and we just have to soldier on every day and just, like, you know, go to work and like most people just, like, you know, how they deal with it is they just go to pub, you know. Most people just go to fucking pub, drink, bitch about it. It's just sad, like. Yeah, it's the St. Bridget one. Painting looks great. Thanks, man. Speaking of pepper spray, I just found one on the bus and cleaning. That's hilarious. Sink.
Painting goo goo, painting goo goo.
This flamingo's face is just not wide enough.
Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo.
Whether a Satan exists is a matter of belief. We are certain that Satanism exists. To some it's a religion. To others it's the practice of evil in the devil's name. This is not a Halloween fable. This is a real-life horror story.
Yeah, like part of me thinks that like a lot of this stuff, religion, myths, even that like the, you know, the seemingly logically derived or logically discerned metaphysical stuff, you probably could argue that a lot of it is just like, or all of it is our attempt to express and communicate like our comprehension of what things are and how they work on a certain level. Like we're just explaining phenomenon, but we're not explaining them. We're attempting to explain the nature of phenomenon. And then the rest is just because there's just so much speculation and argumentation, you know. That's why I don't understand why people like debate the Bible and all. It's like isn't it fiction in a lot of sense, you know? Like, wasn't it written after the dude was dead? Like, to me, it's like this happened and then this happened and then this happened. It's like, yeah, a lot of it's probably real. There's probably a lot of world events or some shit, or like happenings that like probably happened, like written down in journals, passed on or some shit like that. But then there's probably a lot of it that's like total bullshit. Like, it's just like to kill each other over ideas is like one of the most hilariously ironic, fundamentally retarded things to do. I think it's this. Well, I think it's this. Well, it appears we disagree. Hand me that knife. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's like, it's one or the other. It's either there is an evil consciousness that like influences people, and it is the opponent, it is the adversary, or people are just people, and because people are just another animal, but just like every animal has a difference between it and other animals, you know, like there's a massive difference between a tarantula and a dolphin. There's a massive difference between us and other animals, you know. Does that mean that we're some kind of like preordained, cosmically chosen fucking, you know, divinely inspired fucking thing? Like, he made everything and then he made us because we're special. It's like, sure, we're obviously not the same as the rest of the stuff, but like neither is the rest of this. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's like, it doesn't make any sense to me, because you would just, if you looked at it like all the characters in a video game or something, you wouldn't be like, oh, humans are clearly like the best and like should be in control or whatever. Like, it's like, no, humans just have these stats, you know. Like, we're not even the apex predator. Like, we're not. And like, people that think we are, it's like, oh, we could just blow everything up, we could just do this and all. It's like, bacteria can like murk us. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, a pathogen can murk us. You can slip and fall and die. Like, a kitten can survive a height, like, you know, like a jump from a height. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, humans are so fragile, like, comparatively, like, you know. Like, one human tries to take on a fucking, like, especially females. There's a lot of males these days, but like, a dog, a medium-sized dog could kill a human, you know. The human needs a knife or a gun or a spear or any of these things. Like, I don't think it was always like that. I think there was dudes that were like actually like physically like imposing enough that like they could like manhandle a cow. like men who could like rip other men apart, you know. Ooh. You just knocking your phone over. You can buy these things at any sporting good or gun shop in my state. Thank God I'm an American. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Don't even need a license for pepper spray. Sorry, license. How is the female? You should give her a regular slot on your show. She's funny. Yeah, Emma's gas. She's good, yeah. She's currently in Dublin with work. She's around Mondays and Fridays. She's funny, like, cause like you can tell that like she wants to join in, but she's also very shy and embarrassed in a lot of ways. Which is also funny because she's a good singer, you know. Like the bitch can play the fucking saxophone for fuck's sake, like. Just never does it. Ugh. I kind of feel like that with the martial arts though, like, do you know what I mean? Like I never actually practice martial arts anymore. I just try to keep myself kind of like limber and strong, relatively. Oh yeah, the friendship one. I really need to start I need to start taking like my physical exercise like more seriously. I'll go weeks with doing nothing, like it's not good for you. How bad it is for you, I don't know, but I know it doesn't feel good. Just get all stiff, and not in a good way. My routine has just been like fucked for the past few months. I need to get back into the, you know, getting up the same time, doing the same thing every day. Been all over the place. But there's just been loads of different shit going on, you know. There's only so much you can control, you know. Especially when you're in a relationship. The other person, like, has lots of stuff to do or whatever, like. sauce that tea was gammy. I was gonna say I was using a maul, but I wasn't. Like I made myself a makeshift maul with I have a big T of like a T square, and I unscrewed the top of it off, so it's just basically a big flat stick, you know. And I was using that as a maul the other day, trying to finish off that Gundam wing looking symmetrical thing. And I did, like, cause I'm like I've literally never used them all, you know. And I was using it for like 5 minutes. I was like, this is so much easier. But there's still like there is a benefit to like not using it, like, cause your like control is like so, it has to become so good because you've no support, you know. It's kind of like sitting on a stool instead of a chair, like, or like fucking training wheels on a bicycle or some shit, like. But when you are good enough to do this shit, like, with no support, then using them all, you can do shit so quick. Like, the speed I was able to just like fill in a shape and then move on to the next one, like, you become like a fucking printer. Like, but that's not to say that you can't like do stuff like that without them all. Like, that's what I used to love watching. That was he Korean? I think he was Korean. That artist Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-il, he died like last year or something, or was it early this year? And he would just always have like one of those what would you call them? They're like fillable brush pens that you squeeze to get the stuff to like go. They have like a little like filter here, and you like squeeze it, and it sends of whatever you've put in it into the bristles. They're dead handy. Like, you just have like black ink in that, and would just go up to a wall and just start drawing away, and then like fucking, you know, an hour later you have this like unbelievable masterpiece in front of you. And like, you could see him, sometimes he'd lean, but then a lot of the time he's not even leaning, he's just like, he's like away from it, and he's just like la 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 la. Like, his control over it is crazy. Like, that's how you know someone's like really fucking good, is how just how calm and graceful they are when they're doing like really, really fucking precise stuff. Like, sometimes when I'm trying to get a fucking line, I feel like I'm starting to sweat. And like holding the brush like this, you know, and all the movement being in your fingers and your wrist and stuff, like the range of movement you have is like completely different to like if you hold the brush like this, you know. Totally different like techniques and range of movement and shit, like. But obviously if you're holding it like this and you're trying to do something really, really accurate, and then you start to wobble, like, how much can you see it there? If you look closely, you can see how much I'm wobbling, you know. It's not that noticeable from a distance, like. But if your head was like here and you were like looking right at that flamingo's face, like, I'm moving on average probably about 3 to 5 millimeters away from the target. Just because of my heartbeat and my breathing. And then there's also like the shake in my hand or whatever. That's why I stop breathing when I'm trying to do lions. Like, what are you, a coke addict? Fuck it. Like, can you imagine a coke addict? Like, every time he goes to do a line, he's like, and that'll fuck you up. Anyway, it's like sniping. You exhale and you're like, way less movement, you know, versus like trying to bob to the music and talk and fucking do all that shit. You fuck up all over the place. Like, I said that before though, I'd love to be able to get to the stage where you could paint like an absolute masterpiece while the rest of you is moving. Cause like that's the same as like being like a master piano player, you know. They say that in Qigong. It's like you must learn how to separate the power. So like it's like being able to feel two different points at your body at the same time, you know. Which is like a weird kind of like, what would you call it? Allegory? Metaphor? For like being able to hold two things in your mind at the same time, like two truths that seemingly contradict each other. Like, I think that's interesting. Like, I thought it was fascinating when I found out that there's people that couldn't do this, you know, like they don't have the like neurological capability to like split it. It's typically children, but there's some adults that can't do it, like, you know. And then it, like, there's way more adults that can't do stuff like that with their toes and their feet, because like neurologically, and like your nerve endings are just like, they're not dead, but like they're not on. You know, you don't know how having that, you don't know what that level of control over your body feels like, so you don't have it. You know, which kind of gets into the whole placebo thing as well. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, isn't the same thing, because it's more of a material, physical, like electrical signal trying to hit something that's actually like biomechanically like there, versus like the like psychological effect in your brain. But I suppose you could argue that's the same thing. That's still like a bioelectrical current moving around your fucking. But then you need to get into talking of like, you know, fucking, is like, what is consciousness? Is it just like an electrical current? Like, you know, are you just like energy or whatever, versus like the spirit actually being a consciousness, like a singular identity or some shit? Like, I would argue that, like, I've said this before, you can't like, you can think of it of like a, you are not just you. You, like, you is comprised of many parts that make up you. But if you say like I am, it's like, what part of you are you talking about? You know, me. Yeah, but what is me? Like, you'd have like so many people like, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut up. Like, and quite frankly, I find those people like impossible to be around. Especially after a while. The kind of people who are like, oh, this is just like a lot of nonsense. Like, well, you think you're smart, you're talking about like all this like fucking doesn't make any sense. Like, makes perfect sense. You're just fucking stupid. You don't take the time to think about anything or ponder things. Everybody's too busy doing stuff. And the stuff they're doing is fucking ridiculous. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. Right, we get some rope brown going. Yellow, some orange, some blue. Boom! A nice brown. It's a bit mustardy. There we go. A dash of orange. And we're off to the races. I do the fucking. I'll try to do the lettering like it's rope as well. Painting. Go, go, go. Painting. It's very reminiscent of Silent Hill or something. Oh, that's the one with like, wow, it's weird. Yeah, we are Magonia. We are Magonia. Literally says like satanic something, like, seriously. Oh fuck. The Not Yacht. That should dry for a sec. I'm just gonna have to go with how white that is. Alright, let me see. Need to maximize the derp on this flamingo. Oh, we made him look like he was like fucking tripped out of his head, didn't we? Oh no, I was gonna do the phrase, sorry. I just keep forgetting. I was only thinking that a minute ago. I was like, oh, we're an hour in. I'll do as I. Give me 2 seconds. Pretty damn close to a circle. There's something so satisfying about carving a perfect circle in paint. Like actually seeing the when you're like there's a point where your eye just goes, oh, it's right there. I fucking knew that was coming. Oh, that's the last one on the thing, is it? Okay. Right, I'll pick a new playlist, and then we'll do the fucking phrase of the day. Where's the fucking? Oh yeah, this one's gas. Yeah, I like this one. Right, we'll do the phrase of the day. 2 seconds, I just want to finish lining this. Make it look like rope. Quite frankly, it looks kind of shit up close, but don't really care right now. Where are my phrases? Oh yeah. Right, with the help of my feathery friend Tobias Beakus Kroos. Oh. Oh. Please forgive. Oh god, my ass is fucking nearly dead already. I will announce today's phrase of the day. With the ding of my tiny dong, I send cleansing vibrations while I realize that I'm out of coffee. And I have to drink boring, plain-ass water. That smells like swimming pool water. Man, the tap water smells like chlorine. I can taste the chlorine in that shit. I can smell chlorine. Jesus. I say bottled water is a scam, but not when the tap water's shit. Good God. Forget the fluoride. What about the chlorine? Right. Today's phrase of the day. Never ask. Not even never ask A. It's like, I love the way you do these phrases as if like you're speaking Japu. Like, never ask a sumo wrestler to guard your ramen. That would actually be a hilarious skit, like a really short one. Like if you just had a guy, it's like instead of hold my beer, it's like hold my ramen, and he gives him his bowl of noodles. But the guy he hands it to is this like big sumo guy, and he kind of just looks around to see if anyone's watching. And sumo wrestlers are hilarious. There was a time where I wanted to be like that kind of fat, like big, you know, and just like eat all the time, and then occasionally do something exceedingly physically demanding. Like sumo wrestlers are insanely strong. Like just, like the dude, they get down into like a deep fucking horse stance and then like lunge at each other. Like it's ridiculous what they do. Like lifting each other up and all, like, and they weigh like 300 pounds and shit. Like it's fucking wild. They're mad strong there. Anyway, yeah, don't ever give a sumo wrestler your noodles unless you want them back. If you want them back, it's not a good idea. Oh Christ. Trying to make this lettering look like rope is fucking... It's a delicate little job. It'll do. It's gotta be black, black. Not just kind of black. It's gotta be the blackest of blacks. I get the feeling it's missing something. Perhaps a flamingo on the yacht that has yet to zip down the line. Perhaps. How much time we got? We're gonna go half an hour. Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. Screwtube is Jewing me again? What, for like on the comments side of things or what? It's Jewing me again. What was that a Hunter Biden said? It was like, don't Jew me, you nigger. Or like, don't nigger me to a Jew or something. I can't remember. Was it his Jewish lawyer? He was like, don't you nigger me. Like the son of the President of the United States. Oh, Hunter Biden's a legend. Like, okay, it's just the aura of Hunter Biden was so funny. Won't let me type what I want. Put it in the PEINTEINGU chat. The PEINTEINGU chat's never censored. NATO is at war with Russia. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, shit's getting bad out there in certain ways. Right, fucking. Yeah, okay. Painting goo goo. If you became sumo fat, I'd have to call you fat bastard. Yes, I know fat bastard is Scottish. No, I don't care. That was delete, like, fat bastard. YouTube deleted that. Oh man. Fuck. YouTube's like, how dare you body shame Defenderoo. Like, what are you talking about? Come on the headband is in the wash, like it's not even Defenderoo, it's just the janitor. I can talk to the janitor whatever way I fucking want. Thank you very much, YouTube. Oh man. YouTube's such a fucking bitch. For some reason, this dude's just got an extendo neck. Like, I can body shame my friend all I want. It means I care, not to make it care. Yeah, like I wonder what triggered. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just the word fat. Like, it's probably fat bastard, but like I don't know. Like that's like I instinctively went to drink the water there, and then I was like, no, chlorine. Fuck. Like, I'm not even taking the piss. Like, I can't remember the last time I went swimming in a public pool. Like, not even gonna lie, like, I can't remember the last time I went swimming. But that's fucking chlorine. Like, I taste like I'm drinking, like, water that's been cleaned with chemicals, like, do you know what I mean? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Not even gonna apologize for that one. That's just nasty. That's just nasty. No, 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 no. Oh, that's got my stink of the day in it. That's nasty. Oh man, that made me laugh so much the first time I seen it. That's the episode with the retarded horse. Retarded horse like goes through his gaff or something, and he's taking a bath. And he's like, no, 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 no. And the horse starts drinking the bath water. Oh, that's got my stink of the day in it. That's nasty. Oh man. Like, out of all the things that's amazing about Family Guy, like, Stewie, awesome. Brian, awesome. Peter, awesome. The old guy with the hello little children. You know, like that guy is hilarious. And then fucking Joe in the wheelchair and Cleveland, Quagmire, like, there's so many characters and they're all fucking hilarious, like, so funny. Poor Cleveland could never plan his baths around Peter's. Oh yeah, it's every time that happens, he's taking a bath, isn't it? And the whole forgot about that. The whole no, 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 no. Yeah, that happens in like 4 episodes or something. It's probably more. I don't know, I can't remember. I remember like quite a lot of the first like 8 seasons, I think I had the first like 8 seasons on DVD or something. Oh, I keep fucking going to drink the water and then I'm like, nah. It would be so funny though if like you did your proper research on the effects of chlorine in the human body and it's like great for you, like, I haven't got a clue, like. I mean, I doubt it, like. Dry, you bitch. Yeah, the main flamingo's not derpy looking enough. Gonna maximize the derp on this flamingo. Not derpy at all. Just cute. Damn. Derp it up. You kind of need both eyes to like get the whole. Like. The best I could do is like I'd have to redo the eye and like, you know, make it fucking. Give it wonky eyes maybe or something. I don't know. Painting a goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. You can get nice pinks with the palette I've got right now, but because of the nature of the gouache, the acrylics, they dry darker than they are like when you're mixing them. Which like the more I experience and deal with that aspect of the paint, the more I completely understand why people would use oils, because they don't lose their vibrancy maybe or some shit like. black on this flamingo's beak. Get some black on that beak. Ugh. Right, I think that concludes our time in Aruba. Name for a derpy bird pirate captain, Blackbeak. Blackbeak. Oh, fuck. You do the same thing, like where it's not that he has a black beak, it's that his beak is all like burned and shit and charred. And that's why they call him Blackbeak. Man, a really like intense, really mean looking flamingo pirate would be a hilarious character to put in an animation or a cartoon or something. Because like flamingos are so gay and graceful and feminine and like dainty looking and all this shit. Like making a flamingo a vicious pirate would like just be so funny. Like there's so many comedic so much comedic opportunity there. Right, I'll leave it there. Ugh, we'll be starting a new one tomorrow. If I do a stream tomorrow, fucking I probably will be streaming for most of the week. I should be streaming like the whole week. All I'm really gonna focus on is doing that logo for that group I'm a part of and doing the streams, because that's all that's really like coming up on my list right now in the next couple of weeks. So I'm just gonna focus on that, get that looking good, and do some symmetrical stuff, which I don't think I'll end up streaming. I'll probably just record it and share the footage. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's painting goo. He'd have to have a flamboyant Spanish accent. Like, hola. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later. God bless. Take care of yourself. Be good. Be true. Be beautiful.